Hear the word which Yahweh speaks to you, O house of Israel. Thus says Yahweh, do not learn the way of the nations, and do not be terrified by the signs of the heavens, although the nations are terrified by them. For the statutes of the peoples are vanity, because it is wood cut from the forest, the work of the hands of a craftsman with a cutting tool. They make it beautiful with silver and with gold. They strengthen it with nails and with hammers so that it will not totter. Like a scarecrow in a cucumber field are they, and they cannot speak. They must be carried because they cannot take a step. Do not fear them, for they can do no harm, nor can they do any good. There is none like you, O Yahweh. You are great, and great is your name and might. Who would not fear you, O King of the nations? Indeed, it is your due. For among all the wise men of the nations and in all their kingdoms, there is none like you. But they are altogether senseless and foolish. They are in a discipline of vanities, it is mere wood. Beaten silver is brought from Tarshish, and gold from Uphaz, the work of a craftsman and of the hands of a goldsmith. Blue and purple are their clothing. They are all the work of wise craftsmen. But Yahweh is the true God. He is the living God and the everlasting King. At his wrath the earth quakes, and the nations cannot endure his indignation. Thus you shall say to them, the gods that did not make the heavens and the earth will perish from the earth and from under the heavens. It is he who made the earth by his power, who established the world by his wisdom. And by his understanding he has stretched out the heavens. When he gives forth his voice, there is a tumult of waters in the heavens, and he causes the clouds to ascend from the end of the earth. He makes lightning for the rain, and brings out the wind from his storehouses. Every man is senseless, devoid of knowledge. Every goldsmith is put to shame by his graven images. For his molten images are a lie, and there is no breath in them. They are vanity, a work of mockery. In the time of their punishment they will perish. The portion of Jacob is not like these. For the maker of all is he, and Israel is the tribe of his inheritance. Yahweh of hosts is his name. Gather up your bundle from the ground, you who inhabit a land under siege. For thus says Yahweh, behold, I am slinging out the inhabitants of the land at this time, and will cause them distress, that they may find it. Woe is me, because of my injury. My wound is desperately sick. But I said, truly this is a sickness, and I must bear it. My tent is destroyed, and all my ropes are torn out. My sons have gone from me, and are no more. There is no one to stretch out my tent again or to set up my curtains. For the shepherds have become senseless and have not sought Yahweh. Therefore they have not prospered, and all their flock is scattered. The sound of a report. Behold, it comes. A great quaking out of the land of the north. To make the cities of Judah a desolation, a haunt of jackals. I know, O Yahweh, that a man's way is not in himself, nor is it in a man who walks to direct his steps. Discipline me, O Yahweh, but with justice. Not with your anger, lest you bring me to nothing. Pour out your wrath on the nations that do not know you and on the families that do not call your name, for they have devoured Jacob. They have devoured him and consumed him and have made desolate his abode.